Hello, welcome to this session. In this session, we will learn about ls command that is used in Linux. This command is used in Linux. So, what is ls? What is the use of ls, and how many options we can use with ls command? So, these are a lot of options that are used by using this command. Ls means short list. It means it is used to list the file also and the folders. So we can use ls command. So generally we use ls-l, ls-la, ls-lr, ls-ld command, ls-l, h command also, and li and r. So these are the options that are used with ls. So I will show you this one by one. So what is this? So in this session we will learn about which command, ls command. So what is ls, what is the use, and what is the basic requirements of ls command. Ls command. So ls means list. It can be list in a short and it can be list in long format. When we use ls-l, only ls, so it's called short list. When we use ls-l, so it's called long list. So we can use this one and this one also. How I will use this ls? When we type no argument, just enter. It will show me all the files and folders, and we want to list individual file, and we want to list in a long format, so we can use this one. So this is called in a short list. List all the files and folders in a short format, and this command will show you all the files and folders in a long format. So this is called short list, this is called long list. We can also use this by this. It's also called the long list. It's also called long list. This one and this one both are the same. I will show you this. These are because ll, when we type ls-l, it means long list. When we type ll, also the long list. But ll is a alias of ls-l command. Alias means it's a nickname. It's another command that we can also use to list the files and folders in a long format. This one. When we type this particular command, this will show me all the aliases that are in my system. So check this one. What is the means of this? This is called alias. We can create multiple aliases in our Linux to sort any command. So this is the command, this is the whole command, and this is the alias. So by using this one, we can list a long format. When we type this whole command, the result will be same. This one, the result will be same. When we use this one, only this, also same. When we use this, all the result will be same. This is in a long format, this command. So we can use this one also, we can use this one also. But in this command, we not type this. It will automatically selected by using the alias. So we can use. So this is the use of ls-l command. Suppose we want to use another command. This a. What is the use of -a option? It will show all the files. It can be hidden, it can be unhidden, all the files. This will show me. I will show you. When we type ls, it will show me these files and folders. When we type ls-la by using a, it will show lot of folders. This one, this file also, this file also. So these dot means it's a hidden. So it's a hidden folder, it's a hidden file. So we can use this. It's also file. This one is also folder, and this. So all the file that is hidden, it will show. So we can use this to show the hidden files, to show the hidden, and unhide also, unhidden also. Also, it will show both. So we can use ls-la option. Now we will move to the another command, that is ls-lr. What is the use of this one? The option ls-lr means recursively. Recursive. What is the means of recursive? I will show you. When we are in this particular location, in this we have a folder, this. So now when we type this particular command, I will move to this particular location, and when we ls, it will show me the present. In this present working directory, there is no file, no folder. When we type cd, it will move to this particular location, and we want to move what is in this particular location. This particular location, this has this particular folder, and this has this particular folder, and I want to check. So what it will show me? It will show me only this particular, but not show me this one. And I want to show this, and maybe have another subdirectory, files, folders. It can be. So we want to show all of these files by using this one command. So what I will do, I can use this particular option, that's R. R means recursive. So we can use this. So this will show me all the files and folders that contain in this particular folder. This account, marketing, other sales. So we can use this one command. So this is called recursive. In a recursive manner, there is no need to move this particular folder, then again this. So I will show. So this is the use of -r option. We want to check the directories, files, and folders permission, individual directory. So what I will do, we want to check the permission of individual directory. When we check ls-l and the file name is Anaconda. So by using this will show me the whole information, all the information related to this particular file, and I want to show this particular directory. So what it will show me? So this will show nothing, because this is a directory and we want to check the permission of this particular folder, individual, not for all. So what I will do, we can use this particular option, then the permissions will be, so you can check the permission. This is the this is the link ID, this is the user owner, this is the group owner. So this will show me all the information. So this is the concept to use this particular syntax. And what is the use of this one? It's called human readable, it's called inode, it's called reverse. So I will show you this and this. We want to check the index number of this particular directory. So what I will do, when we type I, it will show me another one location also. In this, not showing me the index number of this particular file. When we create any file and folder in Linux, all the files and folders have its own inode number, own index numbers. So by using this particular syntax, we can check the index number of this particular folder, this particular directory. For any file, we can use also this. What is the index number of this? So this is the index number of this particular file. So for file and folders, we can use for the same. And we want to check the size. What is the size of this particular file? The size of this particular file is 1724. And we want to check this in a human readable format. It means I'm not understand what is 1724, and we want to know what is 1724 because it show the size in a byte format. And I want to show in a human readable format, means KB, MB, GB. So what I will do, we can use -h option. This will show me the size in KB format because this is a byte. When we convert this to KB, it will be this. So this is the size of this particular file. We can also check the file size of any folder also. LDH dev USR. It can be USR share. So this is the size of this particular folder. This is a folder. When we type only this one, this will show me the size in a byte format. So when we use this particular syntax, it will show me the size in KB, MB, and GB. So it will show me the size in KB, MB, GB, etc. and so on. It can be PB, exabyte. So, and we want to check all the files and folders in a reverse order. So what I will do, then type ls -l command, and when we use R here, so what it will show me, it will show me the all the files and folders in reverse order. It will show me alphabetically in a descending order. So this will show me in a descending order, not in ascending order. So by default, it will show me all the files and folders in ascending order. It's called ascending. And when we use -r option, this will show me in a reverse format. It means descending order. So this is the use of -r option. So -r will show all the files and folders. This will start, this is an end, this is in a starting. So we can use this. When we want to check more and more commands about this particular command, what I will do, we can use man, then type ls. So this will show me all the content related to this particular command. So we can use A, double A, author, B, hyphen B. So this one. So we can use these all the formats one by one. So this is the use of ls command in this session. Thank you.